Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill, people. Y'all know the drill. Down 0-2, bounce back game 3. Paul George made a beautiful, beautiful half court shot. He scored like a solid, 23 points, 26 points. I can't remember exactly, but he was pretty inefficient, not going to lie. Well, somewhat inefficient. Turned the ball over like a good amount. But again, he did his thing, though. He did his thing. Zubac, he just went from getting dunked on to now actually being pretty solid. He got some good dunks, made some good free throws, got some good boards, played defense, did his thing. So that was some pretty good stuff. And then, because, Chris Paul came back, it was supposedly, it was pretty much over. And Kawhi's still out. Moore's still kind of like having little injuries to Ibaka's nowhere to be found. But what's even better is we pulled this off. We pretty much beat a fully healthy Phoenix Suns team with a crippled Clippers team. So, but one key takeaway, what the main point of this video, this shows that why Pat Bev should not be traded. Pat Bev, look what he does. Like a lot of people, like even I just recently just saw a reply because I just made a comment that on a particular YouTube channel that why Pat Bev should not go. But and then he said we should trade Pat Bev and Rondo for Spencer Dinwiddie. But I mean, look what Pat Bev did. Look what Pat Bev does to Mitchell. Look what he does to D Book. He plays elite defense. Look what he's doing right now. Played elite defense on Devin Booker. Devin Booker, he was having a rough night. Chris Paul, he kind of had a little rough night too, but again, he just returned. So, but D Book, the next Kobe Bryant, so-called next Kobe Bryant, got locked up by Pat Bev. Got locked up. So that shows Pat Bev is really important for the LA Clippers team. Like, I mean, other things I would love to point out is Marcus Morris. He didn't do too bad. He made some shots, so that was pretty good as well. And Ayton, he was like a threat, and he's like he's a little wary. Need to be careful. Like, I mean, of course, like he does fairly good on on our players, but the defense we played is pretty good. I mean, Ty Lue's coaching again. It's a lot better than during the Mavs series, but because Ty Lue he like rotates the players around, and then but I mean Ty Lue's still a little bit slow because like when the Suns looked like they were about to make a comeback, it took him a little while to decide to put Pat Bev in, but he did the right choice because put Pat Bev. He's subbing to Luke Kennard out. Luke Kennard, he's a good player too, but you need great defense, and look what Pat Bev is doing. He plays great defense. Reggie Jackson. Look, I know I say this a billion times. If y'all watch this video, I apologize, but I was a big Reggie critic. Now, Reggie is the reason why we're alive. Reggie Jackson. He makes all those key shots that we would need him to do. Better than Lou Will. Like, I'm telling you, when you start Reggie, he's actually low-key our third option. Terrence Mann was amazing too. I like what Terrence Mann did. He he went to the basket, put up the shots, and what he does. Terrence Mann things. Plays good defense, makes important shots. Simple as that. He's like a taller Pat Bev mixed with a little baby Kawhi. But Phoenix Suns though, they had Cameron Johnson especially. He made a lot of threes, and I did not like Cameron Johnson especially. Cameron Payne, he didn't really. I don't think I really saw him play too much, but I mean now that Chris Paul is, I think Cameron Payne was out though, but still, the Suns had Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's obviously better than Cameron Payne, and we still beat them without Kawhi, without Ibaka, half knee Morris, and we still beat them. So that was a great start. We're coming back, hopefully. Everyone watching this video right now, I deeply appreciate it. This means a lot to me. And Clipper Nation signing off. And Pat Bev, I got nothing but love for you. I don't think Pat Bev should go unless if it's a really really good trade then. And I especially don't believe Terrence Mann should go at all because Terrence Mann is your insurance policy. Like, all right, I know I said earlier I'm about to sign off, but I'm gonna just make this last key. I'm gonna make this this really bold take. Even if it was a package to get a third superstar like Dame, Giannis, or something like that, I probably would prefer not to include. I would probably not. I probably wouldn't do it if it required Terrence Mann because Terrence Mann, he's we built him, so he's a Clipper for life in my opinion. Terrence Mann, like you know, because he's the he would be the heart and soul. Plays again. He's like what a team would literally desire. He's gonna be a star. Seriously, he will. And then he's our insurance policy. Once Kawhi gets old, once Paul George gets old, and Terrence Mann could take over as our star. And along with our other young players like Jay Scrub, who I'm really high on, but I'm not going to talk too much about him. But anyways, great night, Clipper Nation. Let's go. Comeback season.